It's time to kick ass and eat Wumpa fruit, and he's all out of Wumpa fruit. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down one of our most requested subjects, the top 10 Crash Bandicoot characters.
And look, all of your friends are here.
For this list, we'll be counting down the most popular and hilarious heroes and villains that have appeared in this beloved franchise.
Stay behind and kill Crash.
Characters from all generations and all consoles are fair game here, so keep your eyes peeled for your favorites. With that said, prepare your tornado spin and get ready to go hunting for crystals.
Hey, that was a good one.
Number 10, Pura. Kicking off our list is one of the cutest companions you can ever ask for. Pura is a tiger cub, belonging to Coco, and he's not just her fuzzy pet either, as he also serves as her would-be steed throughout various levels of the third Crash Bandicoot game. You'll often find him running along the Great Wall of China and knocking the blocks off Cortex's minions. Number 9, Crunch Bandicoot.
Where am I? Hey, wait a second. That annoying scientist doesn't have control over me anymore.
He's big, he's brawny, and he wants nothing more than to turn Crash Bandicoot into pulp. Originally, that is, before we find out that he was brainwashed by Cortex. But that's not why he's a badass. As the main antagonist for Crash's first installment on the PS2, Crunch was unique for taking part in every boss level across the game, each time empowered by evil elemental masks.
This is the creature who keeps sabotaging your master plan? Ha! You gotta be kidding. I'll exterminate this field rat in no time.
Always presenting a new challenge that had to be overcome with speed, timing, and the odd bit of magic, Crunch is one Bandicoot you do not want to mess with. Number 8, Tiny Tiger. One of the most ironically named of all Crash's foes, Tiny is by no means meek. A genetically altered super tiger, this minion of Cortex is very strong but not very smart.
Crash, I really am cross with you. I'm just trying to do my job, and you go and cause all this chaos.
He's tried to squash Crash a fair few times in the past, either literally or by other painful means. With a fierce roar, very few brain cells, and a desire to turn our favorite Bandicoot into mincemeat, you better come prepared for taking on this cat. Number 6, Coco Bandicoot.
That's right, Crash. Rip her butt, and then we'll get pancakes with cherry topping!
The sister of the main protagonist, Coco is the brain to Crash's brawn. She may be young, but she's also pretty smart. After all, not many adolescent girls can build an entire warp room by themselves. While she may be the technical support most of the time, later games proved that she's not afraid to take the center stage and kick ass. We mean that literally, as she knows martial arts. Oh, and she also has a miniature spaceship. I think she deserves to make the list for that alone. Number 6, Aku Aku.
Quickly, go back in and get it. Cortex's minions are searching for it as we speak.
Every hero needs a wise mentor, and in Crash's case, he gets a talking voodoo mask.
Dark magic is behind these creatures.
For the first few games, Aku Aku is just a handy power-up. Collect 3 masks and you become invincible for a short time.
What have I got?
But later games decided to present him as a sagely figure who guided Crash and Coco on their adventures, and still make you invincible if you collected 3 masks. We also have to give a shout out to his evil twin, Uka Uka. If Ultimate Evil were to have a voice, we think it would sound a lot like him.
This is all your fault! If you hadn't ducked out of the way, none of this would have happened!
Number 5, Polar. Riding a tiger along an unfinished Great Wall of China may have been cool, but there's no denying the awesomeness that we felt while riding a polar bear in the frozen tundra, filled with TNT and nitro. And we have Polar to thank for that. Crash's pet bear gave us tons of fun while traversing the icy plains for the second game. Forever cute and reliable, you can't beat a Bandicoot's best friend. Number 4, Dingo Dial.
How's the yarn? Rumor is you two chumps have got your mitts in some treasure.
I have no idea what you just said.
He's a dingo-crocodile hybrid who speaks with an Australian accent and uses a flamethrower. Every combination of that is awesome.
Right at the butter. We're gonna make toast.
Definitely one of the most memorable bosses of the franchise, Dingo makes his debut in the third game of the series, where he tried to barbecue our orange hero. Defeating him required perfect timing, as you had to wait until he blasted his icy defenses away before laying the smackdown on him.
You thrashed me, mate.
As first impressions go, this monster from Down Under did not disappoint. Number 3, Dr. N. Jin.
Ugh, girls.
Cortex's own scientific minion, N. Jin is a genius inventor whose boss battles always included a giant robot in some form. Beating him always required a weapon of some form, whether it was an unlimited supply of Wumpa fruit or a spaceship armed with laser cannons. That would have been badass enough, but fans remember this character for a whole other reason.
You don't even look like a Bandicoot!
He is totally unstable, has a rocket stuck in his head, and is possibly the funniest character in the series. Just take a listen to his greatest hits.
But Dr. Cortex, he's our friend! You don't have any friends! He always kicked you in the tuchus and other very gentle spots!
Number 2, Dr. Neo Cortex.
Oh, I love to laugh.
A hero is only as good as his villain, and Cortex fills that role perfectly.
Now I'll have you and the mojo.
A mad scientist with dreams of world domination, universal conquest, and an obsession with killing a certain Bandicoot, Cortex is probably the character that has evolved the most over the years.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry.
From his cardboard cutout villainous origins, the good doctor has transformed over the franchise run into a fan-favorite nemesis who is constantly on the verge of hilarious mental breakdowns because Crash keeps one-upping him. But hey, you have to give him points for perseverance. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Crash Bandicoot. Really, who else could it be? This crystal collecting, tornado spinning, Wumpa fruit eating, polar bear riding protagonist is up there with the likes of Spyro and Sonic. He's a Bandicoot of few words, and be thankful for that, because when he speaks, yeah.
That was funny stuff. Wow, funny stuff. Doc, did you see that?
He saved the cosmos multiple times from his creator, Dr. Neo Cortex, and has done it in spectacular style. Whether he's taking down enemies with a Wumpa fruit bazooka or showing off his outrageous dance moves, there isn't a single soul out there who can bring down this furball. Do you agree with our list?
Nincompoop!
Who's your favorite Crash Bandicoot character?
I've been doing this for 10 stinking years!
For more gaming top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Now let's go home and eat pancakes!
Pancakes!